never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture, I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from where niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Get him Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, Tower music, nigga. Go.
Fair YouTube usage, y'all. We set it off like this.
It's King Pill.
This shit is fire.
Yeah, I know I get a little aggressive and shit. You know, I be going through shit. So I'm smoking all this fucking weed. You hear me? Hey. Sorry if I come off real aggressive. I'm battling anxiety and depression. Yeah, tell the truth, I've been stressing. I just need to talk to God, I need a blessing. I've been feeling like I'm down on my luck. And
shout out to the homie King Pill out in California. This is my shit right now, y'all. This is it. Let's go. Remember y'all heard it first. King Pill.
Hey, it's King Pill. Just saying. Yeah, I know I get a little aggressive and shit. You know, I be going through shit. So I'm smoking all this fucking weed. You hear me? Hey. Sorry if I come off real aggressive. I'm battling anxiety and depression. Yeah, tell the truth, I've been stressing. I just need to talk to God, I need a blessing. I've been feeling like I'm down on my luck. And this path I'm walking on is getting rough. I keep thinking about my past when I was up. When I was in my bag now. I'm stuck. But I can't sit around reminiscing. I gotta move around getting chicken.
This is my shit.
Cartier shades, tunnel vision. Still whipping Kool-Aid in the kitchen.
Me too.
Call Molly Mace to do my dishes. I ain't in the mood to do shit. I know this shit can change any day. Boy, I can't wait to throw this shit up in their face. Wait. Hey, sorry if I come off real aggressive. I'm battling anxiety and depression. Yeah, tell the truth, I've been stressing. I just need to talk to God, I need a blessing. I've been feeling like I'm down on my luck. And this path I'm walking on is getting rough. I keep thinking about my past when I was
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Yo, top of the top, the hustle don't stop. It's Soulful Sunday, sucker-free Sunday. Stay away from a sucker Sunday, you dig? Wrong folks conversation as usual. Shout out to all the regular people and the criminals. Can you dig what I'm saying? It is me, Big Dice, the ruler. Yeah. That's what they call me. I'm your host, Big Dice, the ruler. And I've been outside since we was drinking Calvin Coolers. Can you dig it? I say we've been outside since we was drinking Calvin Coolers. Can you dig it? Give some people some time to pull up in this great live because I got some live for you. I have some live conversation and some content for you good people. Do me a favor, please. Smash that like button. Please smash the like button. Please share this live. Intelligence over ignorance over here. If you got some sense, you're in the right place. If you're a sucker MC or if you with the bullshit, you ain't in the right spot. But sinners need love too. We all sin. Maybe if you start chilling over here, the Team Guardian, getting some of this great love in this chat and this energy over here, certain things will make you go, I'm not fucking with that shit no more, you dig? I'm going to laugh and joke. If y'all can hear me crystal clear, man. Anybody but a dead body, do me a favor. Like back in the days when you had a pack of now laters. Hit me with some dice cubes. Hit me with some dice cubes. Angie, baby. Is in the building. She said the audio is clear. My baby Crystal. Keisha's in the building. She said the audio is crystal clear. The crazy chilling with love, a.k.a. Cali with love, a.k.a. curse your ass out 477,000 times. Said the audio is crystal clear. My man Art Henny said the crystal is crystal clear. So let me get to the top. We got a net. Harlem 115. She said I'm late again, so I got 10 seconds. So I got 10 seconds. I ain't gonna front. I got 10 seconds. I got 10 seconds. And since y'all started me out with the 10 seconds, somebody else is getting 10 seconds today. I promise you that. I don't know who it's going to be, but somebody else going to get clapped. Shout out to my man, R. Henny. He in the building. Cali with love, chilling with love. She's here. She's here. She's here. And I shout out to her because she said she'll be back in about 10 minutes because I didn't even know she was live. See that? Shout out to the sis for that. Drop guard. Peace, God. I see you in the building. City Boy Floyd, Brooklyn shit. I see you in the building. Hey, Miss Tanja. Harley. She's in the building. Street Queen is in here. She been popping up. She been popping up. Is in the building. Street Queen is in the building. Let's see who else we got up in here. See who else we got up in here. Dog Soldier. Dog is in the building. Bumbo Clyde. Dog been catching bodies. He been catching bodies after bodies on YouTube. We have to pray for him. Dog done turned into a murderer. Blood is on your shoulder. Kill I today, me I go kill I tomorrow. Murderer, your inside must be hollow. How does it feel to take life? How? Miss L'Oreal, I see you in the building. Appreciate you for pulling up in the building. One of the lovely visionaries over there with Sheep Stay Sleep. One of the lovely visionaries up there with Sheep Stay Sleep. I'm so upset. I'm so upset to be the one to bring this to y'all. I am so upset to be the one to bring this to y'all. I'm so upset. I'm so upset, but y'all need some content because we're gonna start off with this one right here. Did anybody see this? Did anybody see this? Rymir Satterwhite has officially withdrawn his civil paternity lawsuit against Jay-Z, bringing an end to years of legal attempts to establish a biological connection. However, he now intends to refile a new case, this time not to pursue a paternity judgment, but to seek monetary damages. Yo, Plug, I see you in the building, beloved. I see you. Do y'all see this shit? Rymir Satterwhite has officially withdrawn his civil paternity lawsuit against Jay-Z, bringing an end of years of legal attempts to establish a biological connection. However, he now intends to refile a new case, this time not to pursue a paternity judgment, but to get some motherfucking money. So you saying, fuck your moms, nigga. Big Trays, I see you in the building. Scorpio Mama, I see you here, girl. That's what you're saying. You saying fuck your moms, boy. You saying fuck your moms, boy. Top G Network, I see you in the building. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man, and share this live, bro. Now, Trays, his ass, I should curse Trays. Okay, I'm about to curse your ass out, Trays. Because they be thinking Trays is just crazy with the Geechee cutting up and everything. Trays got some sense. I would have loved for Trays to pull up last night to give me some input. We're going to keep doing these Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, and I need more and more people up on these stage, men and women. You dig what I'm saying? You get a pass this time, Trays. You should get 10 seconds. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, should Trays get 10 seconds for not pulling up last night? I'm going to leave this to the crowd. Should Trays get 10 seconds for not pulling up last night, y'all? Huh? Lola, I see you in the building, sis. Yo, Lola, talk to me about this, sis. All of a sudden, after all this time, when this boy's mother on her deathbed told her son, yo, the man that has raised you is not your biological father. Okay, L'Oreal, you got it. Trays, Big L'Oreal said don't hit you. She said don't give you no shot. Okay, L'Oreal, I'm listening. I'm listening. You know I got to listen to y'all. Top G said, nah, let them live, Dice. It's Sunday. See, they fuck with you, Trays. Because ain't nobody exempt. I started off the show with 10 seconds because of Annette. She gave me 10 seconds on the walk-in. I got 10 seconds on the walk-in, y'all. On the walk-in. I'm talking about the minute I said, hello, how are y'all doing? Boom! Annette said 10 seconds, nigga, you late. And I had to accept that. And I had to accept that. Because that's what we do over here. I remember they used to do shows and say, yo, Dice is crazy. He's over there timing out the people that's supporting him. But they didn't understand. That's our love. We see, they didn't understand that nobody's exempt from that 10 seconds. You dig what I'm saying? They didn't understand what we got going on over here. So shout out to everybody, man. That when I was like, yo, let me ask y'all something. Is that shit fucking with y'all with the 10 seconds? Everybody was like, hell no, Dice. Motherfuck you, Dice. Now you get 10 seconds for asking that dumbass question. Because I like to keep it on some family shit over here. You did? I'm kind of upset right now that this man right here just decided to let the paternity part go. Let the paternity part go. He don't want nobody to know if that's his biological or father or nothing like that no more, but he want that money. He want that money. He want that money. On his mom's dying bed, she told him everything that she had went through allegedly with Mr. Jay-Z, Mr. Jashawn Carter. City Bam, I see you. But now all of a sudden he decides that he wants no more to do with this lawsuit, but he wants some money. And see, I ain't really think about it at first. I said, well, maybe somebody's pressuring him. Maybe somebody just, got his back up against the wall. Yo, check this out. If you don't withdraw this shit, something bad gonna happen to you. So I want y'all to check his face out because he spoke about it himself. He ain't let nobody else talk about it. Fair YouTube usage, man. Let's get into this work. Remember, y'all saw it first. Let's go.
And let everybody know the updates, what's going on. It's been a crazy couple weeks, y'all. I want to let y'all know that I have not stopped my fight. I did withdraw my case. It's for a reason, y'all. It's not because I'm stopping with it or not going to refile it or anything like that. It's just a lot going on behind closed doors. That's only one case that we withdrew for right now. Celebrity people, they try to use all different types of tactics and call it what you want, bully tactics.
I just don't like his mannerisms. I'm still thinking about his mother. Look at his face, y'all.
Hey, what's up with everybody? It's your boy Rymir here. I just want to get on here and let everybody the updates, what's going on. It's been a crazy couple weeks, y'all. I want to let y'all know that I have not stopped my fight. I did withdraw my case. It's for a reason, y'all. It's not because I'm stopping with it or not going to refile it or anything like that. It's just a lot going on behind closed doors. That's only one case that we withdrew for right now. But it's a lot going on. How this industry works. These judges, these lawyers, these high celebrity people, they try to use all different types of tactics and call it what you want, bully tactics and different types of stuff to, slow it down and just change the narrative. So it's like, hey, we got to step back and play chess, not checkers. So we sitting back and we just observing everything right now. I just ask y'all to keep the support. Keep the support. I have not gotten any DNA tests. I have not gotten any settlement, anything like that. I wouldn't just take it. I would let y'all know, honestly, even if it wasn't y'all business, you guys been here for me all these years, supporting me. I wouldn't dare just run away with no money or nothing like that. So no, that's not what it is. But as I said before, y'all, just keep your eyes open. This is bigger than me. This was never just about me. I'm trying to change things for the world, honestly, for the future. We need this to be changed. We don't need to continue to go in these courtrooms and don't get fair due process and everybody don't get discoveries and you just get treated unfairly. So it's just like, I'm standing on business and, I will continue to fight. So please don't think just because y'all seen that withdrawal is over. It's not over, y'all. Continue to fight with me. Continue to support me. I will support y'all. I love all y'all. And let's just keep moving forward. Let's just do that. That's all we can do, right? Can't sit there and dwell on nothing. As y'all said, I got a family. I got to take care of my family. I'm grown. That's what I do. So it's like, I don't sit there and complain about too much. Try not to complain at all. But what I'm saying is I really appreciate all y'all love and support, and it's not over.
Be fair, y'all. What y'all think? They got to him? Or he just decided within himself to take the settlement? Because his daughter The other young lady that went for paternity, he bought her a $1.5 million mansion in Maryland and gave her an undisclosed amount of money. Yo, Shots, I see you. That's what he said, L'Oreal. Chess. We got to play chess, not checkers. Because he said, like y'all see what he said, he's going to take away from the paternity suit. He's going to take away from the whole paternity suit. But now he wants some money. Now he wants some money. Or I could be totally wrong. He could be wanting to just say, you know what? I want my mom's name to stop being talked about. Because he did say that she was allegedly 16 years old when this happened. He might just tired of people talking about his moms. Because I could imagine the things they said about his mother. 16 years old. Oh, she was fast. Why did she tell another man that he was the father? How come? Why did she let another man sign the birth certificate? Because there's an old saying, y'all. Mama's baby. What's the rest of that saying? Maybe I'm the only one here that heard it. It's an old saying I heard that says, mama's baby. But what's the rest of that saying, ladies? What's the rest of the saying? Mama's baby, meaning that's your mother because she pushed you out of her. See what Keith said? L'Oreal said the same thing. Papa's maybe. Lola said, mama's baby, papa's maybe. Now, ladies, let's be real. L'Oreal said, come on now, the youth, we usually as loose as a goose. Papa's maybe. Ladies, let me ask y'all something about that. I want all the women in here to really be honest with me right now. Because the men, we got to live with that part. The stereotype of, they say all the men is deadbeat fathers. They ain't shit. Well, y'all know all of us aren't like that. But you know the stereotypes. Niggas ain't shit. They ain't gonna take care of no babies. You ever thought about this? Maybe a lot of them niggas that didn't want to take care of them babies didn't know if it was their babies. Ladies, how do you really feel knowing that there's a saying, mama's baby, but daddy's maybe? I heard another saying back in the days too. I can't make this up. I've been around a bunch of old timers. They say if it's not the father's baby, whose baby is it? Talk to me, Scorpio mama. If it's not the father's baby, whose baby is it? Definitely. The mailman or the milkman? He said, I used to be offended by that shit. You see what Lola said? The mailman or the milkman? Your man done fucked up. Y'all know he fucked up, right? Y'all know he fucked up, right? You know he done fucked up. You know why I ain't never trust this nigga? Always the queen and godmother's there. I see you, sis. I don't trust this nigga here. I don't trust this nigga. I don't trust this nigga right here because you see, when we have YouTube content creators, we say, yo, if you want to support the channel, you know, the Cash App, Super Chats, etc., etc. That's what we say. It's going into the channel. It's helping us with whatever it may help us with. Bills, more theatrics, more computers, more equipment, etc., etc. This nigga right here says he wants y'all to give him money. He started a fund. He wants y'all to give him some money to help build a school in the name of Marcus Garvey and Frederick Douglass. Annette said the feds done froze his accounts. Fraud, maybe. That's definitely what's going on. Oh, but you know he been Suki'd, right? Oh, y'all forgot about it. That nigga been Suki'd. He been Suki'd. He been Suki'd. Y'all forgot about Suki? Y'all forgot about Suki, huh? He described her relationship as he saw her 3 times and she gobbled his hamster. He said he saw her 3 times and she gobbled his hamster. They never were in a relationship, he said. He said they just got around each other 3 particular times, and this is his words, she gobbled his hamster. Dr. Umar Johnson, this dude right here. But check out what he had to say, y'all. And tell me how y'all feel about it. Tell me how y'all feel about it. Because this nigga's crazy. Check him out. Their YouTube usage. Let's go.
Because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. This morning, I received a text message from.
Now pay attention to what this dude's saying from day one, but I want y'all to pay attention to what my man City Boy put. He said, I remember back on the block when we used to roll up and get high and listen to Dr. Umar back in 2012, he still needed donations for the school. This 2025, almost 2026. That's 14 years. What kind of school is he building? A school in space?
But right now, I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple of dollars. I logged into my account just to check my balance because I haven't done so since I left for South Africa back on July 10th, only to discover that I could not log into my account. I could not log into my account. So then I called the bank to find out what was going on. And the bank told me to enter my 16-digit card number. I did that. They told me they had no record of my account. They had no record of my account. The bank that I've been with since I was a teenager told me they had no record of my account. So then I called the bank. And the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, have both been frozen. And I was told that there is an investigation into my personal account as well as the school account. I asked them, was this due to suspicion of any fraud on my part? I was told that it was not.
Now, see that right there? That's where you fucked up, Dr. Umar. That's where you fucked up, Big U. Why would you ask, was there any fraud on your behalf if you wasn't doing anything of fraudulence? Pay attention.
Both been frozen. And I was told that there is an investigation into my personal account as well as the school account. I asked them, was this due to suspicion of any fraud on my part? I was told that.
Please listen to this nigga from the beginning, because we'd have been jumped that nigga on the block we'd have came around and been like, yo, boy, you ain't see that work? He'd have been like, well, you know, when I had went down the block to the store, I bought a loose leaf. Dr. Umar bought a loose leaf and a old timer's fruit punch. And when I came back, I didn't see it. We'd have whipped his ass.
But right now, I don't have any money.
Yep, salute.
Because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to.
Okay. I want to see if y'all see what I see. I want to see if y'all see what I see. Do y'all see anything wrong? Hold on. Let's talk. Brooklyn G, baby. Damn, yo, that's my man name. Rest in peace. Shout out to the Mayos, Free Bo Mayo, and shout out to G, baby. They kind of threw me back. While we were focused on all this goofy-ish, nobody's talking about how the U.S. federal government gave $100 million in reparations to YouTube people in New Mexico and their descendants per person for bombing them. Wow. Shout out to Brooklyn G, baby. You from Brooklyn. Salute. I like your name. That was a gangster's name. May he rest in peace. Appreciate you for pulling up. Input is always appreciated over here. But if anybody's seen the show I did last night with L'Oreal, Mr. Execution, I see you. Appreciate you for pulling up, beloved. Yesterday when I did that show with TT, remember when TT said, well, imagine, Dice, if you messing with this guy. And I said, whoa. Steelers Nation from now on, baby. I'm going to start calling you Phil Jackson, baby. Phil Sims, baby. We got Phil Sims in the building, baby. I'm going to get you with us with this Giants, baby. Y'all remember when I was like, whoa. And shout out to TT the Oracle. She's like, nah, Dice, you right. Hold on, let me switch that shit back around. Well, if I'm messing with somebody, he's doing something right now that I don't trust. Old head, I see you. Reparations. I got something I want to show y'all too. Shout out to G, baby. Stay in here for a minute. I got something I'm going to show you when I finish talking about this for a second. Reparations. Just remember that word he said. Why is he holding his hand like this, y'all? That's what women do. Don't y'all women? You're women. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. If that y'all do that when y'all talk, please put some dice cubes. Y'all be going like this. Girl, please. Girl, you know what he did? Girl, when we was there, girl, look how this nigga mannerisms is, man. Real spooky right here, Doc. I don't trust him.
But right now, I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple of dollars. I logged into my account just to check my balance because I haven't done so since I left for South Africa back on July 10th, only to discover that I could not log into my account. So then I called the bank to find out what was going on. And the bank told me to enter my 16-digit card number. I did that. They told me they had no record of my account. The bank that I've been with since I was a teenager told me they had no record of my account. So then I called the bank. And the bank told me that my personal account, as well as the independent Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy account, have both been frozen. And I was told that there is an investigation into my personal account as well as the school account. I asked them, was this due to suspicion of any fraud on my part? I was told that it was not due to suspicion of any fraud on my part, but I was told that it was due to suspicion of fraudulent activity. I was told that someone has been trying to gain access to my personal account and the FDMG account. Brothers and sisters, if you have sent a donation to FDMG,
y'all better get prepared for this right here. If you are eating anything, stop eating. If you smoking, stop smoking. Watch what he about to say.
let's give it until the end of the month to see if this gets cleared up. They have given me no definitive timeline as to when their investigation would conclude. They told me they sent me a letter to this point on July the 10th, the day that I left for South Africa. I was told that the timeline of suspicious activity was June 25th to July the 10th. That's when Medea went public. Everybody knows who Medea is. July 25th, that's when Medea went public. July the 10th, that's when I left for South Africa. July the 10th, that's when I left for South Africa. So y'all know my suspicion. I believe Medea and Pastor Bussy were fraudulently trying to get into my account. And if we find out that's the case, they will be sued and possibly arrested because fraudulent activity on a bank account is a federal offense. But right now, I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. This morning, I received a text message from one of my homies. He needed Dr. Umar to send him a couple of dollars. I logged into my account just to check my balance because I haven't done so since I left for South Africa back on July 10th, only to discover that I could not log into my account. So then I called the bank to find out what was going on. And the bank told me to enter my 16-digit card number. I did that.
They told me sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds were cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, it's bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, hi from who? Bound to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told.
That nigga Shot said, "This nigga here." Mr. X said, "He's definitely a T-Mon. The more you play the footage, the more red flags keep going up." He said when you first listen to him, Shot said he's very impressive, but if you keep listening to him, you realize he's all type of bullshit. Shaking my goddamn head. Speaking of reparations, I put this up on my post. I never knew this is why they really killed Martin Luther King. Did y'all know that? You see, they just released that paperwork that they never released on the assassination of Martin Luther King. His family is saying that the person that they sent to jail for it, nah, they don't believe that he was the person that assassinated their father. Newly released FBI records show that the year Martin Luther King Jr. died, he was planning a nationwide boycott to demand $20 billion a year for 10 years as reparations. An anti-poverty restorative movement. The boycotts were meant to disrupt every sector of America with the black dollar until the needs were met. I never knew that. I never knew that, y'all. I never knew that shit. She said, yep. Shaking my head. I never knew that nigga was asking for $20 billion a year for the first 10 years as reparations. And an anti-poverty restorative movement, the boycotts, were meant to disrupt every sector of America with the black dollar until the needs was met. So we thought they was just walking around. We thought that see, you see how they fucked us up? We thought that when he was just walking around boycotting, we thought he was just boycotting because of slavery. I mean, excuse me, because of racism, because of injustice to black people. This is the definition of a gangster right here. We thought that he was running around getting punched in the face and rocks thrown up all side of his head, getting terrorized, his family getting tortured, family trying to get. We thought that this was just for us, the way we were being treated, for equality. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, this dude wanted reparations for us, man. Word up. Word up. See, I'm sorry. I got to do this to you. I got to do this to you, see? Because you done did it one more time. You done said it again. Brooklyn G, baby. Brooklyn G, baby. You fucking with Martin Luther King. You can't be fucking with Martin Luther King, G, baby. That's a fact. $20 billion for the first 10 years. I got a different respect for him. A totally different respect for him. You see this right here? Y'all know what this picture stands for, right? No, because we got that down here. We got that down here in the South, y'all. We got that down here in the South. They have meetings. They are protected. Every year, they have meetings right in the street with the police to hold them down. And usually the day that they have their meeting, it'll be some type of nationalist black organization, either right across the street or side by side to them, speaking their declaration to being black. And they speaking their declaration to being white. You know what they said? White power. White power. Some people think that the Ku Klux Klan does not exist because in New York, or maybe in certain cities, you won't see them walking around with their hooves on like that. But down here in the South, yes. We have what they call sundown towns, meaning that if your ass is not of Caucasian descent, do not get caught outside in certain towns down here in North Carolina and in South Carolina, shit, and in Virginia. This is facts. But what if I told you, and I want to know how y'all feel about this seriously. What if I told y'all that they were deciding to build their own community? The Ku Klux Klan has bought a large amount of acres in Arkansas, and if I'm not mistaken, in Memphis also. But this, what I'm talking about, is going on in Arkansas. They bought a large amount of acres, man. And they said that they want a land just for white people, no black people involved. Pay attention to this one. This is real. Right under your nose. This is real. Say warning, the report contains themes of racism and homophobia, which viewers may find upsetting. Let's go.
What we've done here is establish a place where we have control over who our neighbors are, and that is just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying this is a white culture, a whites-only place.
White American culture.
Over the last year and a half, high up in the Ozark Hills in the state of Arkansas, dozens of people have been working hard, leveling the land, building houses. They call it an intentional community based around shared ancestry, a long-winded way of saying something really quite simple.
I think we would generally be called far right, sure.
It's called Return to the Land, and they invited me in.
A lot of people are going to be, why are you making Nazi references? Right. Well, why wouldn't I?
A seemingly bucolic and sometimes surreal experience. But this is built on a radical modern premise, made possible because of a new political and technological moment. One with strong ties to the most active far-right groups in the US. Instead of taking to the streets, they are building their own, for generations to come.
It's important for me to do this for my ancestors, my friends, my family, my children, my children's children.
I'm on me the never. I'm on me the never. I'm on me the never.
State, people who have lived through segregation once fear it is returning.
When you hear things like that, it causes you to be fearful and you don't know who to trust.
Its founder says he is building a fortress for the white race.
It's a racial association. I kind of want to ask you, after seeing this, do you think what we're doing is immoral?
Arkansas, in the southern United States.
Welcome to Little Rock, where the local time is 4:27.
For the last few years, I've been exploring how an ethno-nationalist movement has been organizing online, a network that aims to define countries by ethnicity, but which links across borders. And this is the place that one group has chosen to put that into radical, real-world action.
You want a white nation? Build a white town. It can be done, and we're doing it.
It is an extreme view, but it draws on more familiar arguments. That mass immigration is out of control, that Western societies are in danger of losing their fundamental character as a result.
So one of the arguments here is that this isn't about persecution of an ethnic identity, but protection of an ethnic identity, and that identity happens to be white. So we're going here now up into these pretty remote woods to really put that to the test.
We are driving deep into the Ozark Mountains. The group's leaders are not from Arkansas, and they've chosen these remote parts for a reason. All the locals I spoke to knew only a little about the group, if anything.
I don't necessarily agree with it, but that's not my choice.
Yeah, but do you think they should have the freedom to do it?
That's what they want to do. I think it's kind of a little fishy around here, but just be safe.
The leader of the group is called Eric Orr, and he's invited me to spend a few days with them.
Hey, Eric.
He insists what he is doing here is entirely legal, and that's key. Because if it is, it could be a blueprint for many other communities to come.
Welcome to the Ozarks.
Thank you very much.
That's all I wanted people to hear. If this turns out to be successful, you know how many other... We can't just say white. It's already going on. Do you notice all the land that's being... check this out. A lot of people don't even know what's going on. The Prime Minister of Ghana has just granted a group of landscapers and architects some money to build a community in Ghana with just black people. Check this out. So before we really throw a dart at them, right now in Ghana, the Prime Minister just gave a group of architects, landscapers, a group, and they just got like about 200 acres. They showed the format. They already started the construction. A lot of the homes are already done. Certain people have already moved in. Cab salute. Is that racism? Check this out now. Everybody that's involved with this is black. Some people are from the United States. Some people are from Ghana. Some people are from Nigeria, et cetera, et cetera. But all of us, or all the people, that's involved with that are black ethnicity. The 200 acres that they have, they purposely gave the bank and the prime minister of Ghana the idea. The idea that they pitched is they wanted to make sure that there was a black community. Virgo child, I see you, twin. They said that they wanted to make sure that there was a black community. Now check this out. In the 200 acres, there was going to be housing and jobs. At first, they was kind of skeptical because they said that they didn't think that they would have enough people that wanted to come back to Ghana. Unfortunately, check this out. They are slots for people that live in Ghana. But this is a project just for people that's in the United States of America of our color. This is all facts. And it's people that have already signed up, and it's people that already bought these condominiums / units. Are they racist? Because when we just seen that up in the mountains, Arizona, they bought all their acres. And they said if they want to build a community based on just white race, they can and they will. It's just the beginning. So why they looked at like they racist? That makes sense? Because it seems like the people that went to Ghana before they got the loan to start the construction and build these houses, it was the same incentive. Build something for specifically one race, black. What's the difference? What the difference is, they doing it here in Arizona on United States soil. Is that going to be a factor? It's still the same concept. They want a bunch of white people. They feel as though that they would have a better outcome. You know, see, you can't really get mad at somebody for thinking something as ignorant as if we have Hispanics or black people around us, there's going to be grapings, there's going to be murders, there's going to be robbings, there's going to be shootings. You got to understand, they actually blame minorities for the large number of crime, but they forget minority is also white people too. And I've worked with white people. I see white people down here, and I know people, and I know their temperament. Some white people, especially when it comes to that alcohol, because guns is legal down here. So pay attention, because we sitting up here beefing with each other, but we ain't even understand it's people like that's malicious. Like, you notice if they just showing you part of it, I bet you there's a part to that land where they be practicing how to shoot. I bet you it's a part to that land where they're growing their own food. And I bet you that whole land that they just acquired amongst themselves, since it's their land, pay attention, that's their property, they can govern it. They can start their own police department. That's their land. So whatever rules and regulations they put up for their land, better pay attention. We trying to beef over the block. Motherfuckers is buying 200, 300 acres. Shit. Shout out to them boys in Patterson, New Jersey, man. Let's go.
Party. You ain't never smoked with me, never stamped a dope with me, never shot a nigga long range through the scope with me. Fucked 100 bricks up and went broke with me, shared the same sneakers or the same coat with me. You ain't never grind with me, never did no time with me, eating Jack Mac and tuna fish off the ride with me, match down, kicking niggas' doors, slide with me. That before Designer, you ain't joined a mob with me. Wasn't in the hood with me. No. You ain't play the back block and bust a jug with me. You ain't clean the ratchet off and load the clip with me. You ain't ride uptown and cop no drip with me. When niggas came bustin', you ain't bust back with me. My first 50,000, you ain't touched that with me. Them 12 skinnies, you ain't sling those with me. Them late night murders, you ain't seen those with me. While you was up early getting ready for your class, we was lighting candles up and burning all the bags. You was on your way to school, we was on the ad. Beating up a junkie cause he stole a nigga's stash. Product of my gutter, bitch, I'm really from the trenches. Them 12 skinnies, when I stuff them look like ditches. Ain't worried about no static, we not ducking any tension. Somebody ever try me, then somebody getting injured. Hardy. You ain't never smoked with me, never stamped the dope with me, never shot a nigga long range through the scope with me, fucked 100 bricks up and went broke with me, shared the same sneakers or the same coat with me. You ain't never grind with me, never did no time with me, eating Jack Mac and tuna fish off the ride with me, match down, kicking niggas.
Please hit that like button. Shout out to Miss Angela Butler pulling up in the building. How you doing? Good evening. L'Oreal says South Carolina. We got towns like that. Now they ghost towns. I ain't gonna front though. I ain't upset with them people. I am not upset with them people. If all right, say if 20, all right. If I got some money saved and I get 29 to 39, say 50 people all together with the same amount of money, and we go cop 200 acres. So once you get the 200 acres, the bank is gonna give you whatever you want to put on it. Ghostface, I see you in the building. Hey. Shout out to Ghostface Keisha in the building. East New York, I see you. You know I should be giving you 10 seconds, right? You know, I should be giving you 10 seconds. I should give you 10 seconds, but I fuck with you. I fuck with you. Because I do want to talk about something that I forgot about that you just made me remember. Appreciate you for pulling up, Ghost. Excuse me, gossip hole. I didn't understand. Yo, let me tell you something. I know I got Down syndrome. I was saying to myself, what the fuck did that? What is she? Gossip hole, y'all. AKA Ghostface Keisha. AKA the one that'll beat you and bite up your blood clot head. What you mean, why? Because you just got here. Am I bugging? Was you here already? Uh-oh, I might need 10 seconds. Was you here already? Blame it on the super candy, y'all. Blame it on the super candy. I don't know if y'all saw that fight last night. When I saw East New York, she just made me think about that fight. Any of y'all see the fight last night? Clarissa Shields? Anybody seen the fight? I am going to tell y'all right now, great fight. Great fight. But you know what scares me, Keish? I'm going to be real with you. If that's all she got, she not ready for Layla Ali, y'all. Nah. I can't remember the young lady that she fought last night, a Spanish lady, some PQ. She's from PQ or something like that, Hispanic descent. Let me tell you something. She was hitting that girl with bricks in her face. Boom! Listen to me. She was hitting her with bricks in her face. Yeah, Keish. And don't think you can't get 10 seconds over here, sis. Nobody's exempt. Chill. I'm going to put it down. Nah, I ain't going to front. Check this out. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong right now, y'all. Late, it's like all right, put it like this. If she don't put you out within the first 3 to 4 rounds, you got a chance to knock her out because she displayed so many times when she was tired. Now, Layla Ali, y'all know she's older. been in the game a long time, but she do got that Muhammad Ali blood. And what she said was, I need like about, she said, give me 8 months. Give me 8 months to train. Thank you. All I know is Clarissa was getting hard. That young lady, y'all gonna get upset when I say this. The only reason why that young lady didn't win that fight, in my opinion, is because she didn't knock her out. Go ahead and curse me out. I'm used to it. I'm used to the abuse. I'm used to the abuse. Oh, yeah, facts. They just did it on YouTube. Shout out to Clarissa Shields. She got a team of people behind her. They got the 15 million. Layla Ali said, yo, I want 15 million to fight. Not 15 million in total gross of revenue. She want 15 million to put the gloves on. This is going to be an excellent event. She want 15 million to put the gloves on. So when she get to 15, now it's time for them to negotiate, because they said 2 big arenas. They didn't say which arenas, but they said 2 big arenas is ready to cover the fight right now. So, you know, you got to pay attention, y'all. Netflix. See, back in the days, it was pay-per-view and HBO. And then Showtime jumped on the pay-per-view scene. Remember that? It was pay-per-view, HBO, and then Showtime jumped on it. Now Stars is jumping on it. Now Netflix is jumping on it. Now Danger Zone, DAZN is stepping on it, because that's who was fighting last night on that stream. I'm not going to front. I do appreciate Clarissa, because she got about 555 belts. I didn't really pay attention to how many belts she had until she came out last night. If I'm not mistaken, she got like 7 belts. He said, yo, Dice, I landed 41. I had her on parlay last night to win, and Clarissa landed 70 punches. Hold on. Clarissa did. Yo, listen to me. I don't know what kept that young lady up last night. It was her spirit. Shit, Clarissa could have caught me with one of them shits. I might have fed. I mean, she caught her with some real strong headshots. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm not going to front. She couldn't knock her out. See, I'm from that old school boxing, man. See, if you don't knock me out, you're going to have to look dead. If y'all think I'm joking, go to YouTube and pull up one of the greatest fights I've ever seen in my life. Sugar Ray Leonard versus Thomas the Hitman Hearns. One of the most dangerous fights I've ever seen in my life. Then watch Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvin Hagler. Yo, I thought somebody was going to die. Clarissa came out there like with Rick Ross. See, I was worried. I ain't going to front. I was worried at first. See, that ignoramus part came out of me last night because I was getting ready to do a live today. I was going to go, is Clarissa Shields and Papoose separating? Because I'm petty. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I'm going to tell y'all right now, ladies, I'm petty. If you my girl and you a professional boxer and I am a known rapper, ain't no goddamn Rick Ross coming out rapping for you, dummy. Ain't no Rick Ross coming rapping out for you. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't care if I sound like I can't rhyme. If me and you in a relationship, I'm going to be walking out rhyming with you. And Papoose, he got a bunch of fire. So then I happened to see before she went in the ring, because she was sitting up and dancing and everything with Rick Ross. Before she went in the ring, she did some of the realest shit ever. I ain't gonna front. If you got to be from Brooklyn, you got to be from Brooklyn to understand this shit right here. This was some of the livest shit right here ever. Because since Papoose and Clarissa Shields have been dating, you know, it's been so much controversy. I still say Pap feel for Remy. I don't care what nobody say. Brooklyn niggas is gluttons for punishment. I still say Pat feel for Remy Martin, but I think that Clarissa Shields is comforting his pain. I don't see him in love with her like she's in love with him. I'm just telling you the honest to God truth. Because last night I saw it again. When she came out there rapping with Rick Ross, she went to the top and then she stopped and came back down the stage and ran up to him and he just posed. And she kissed him. I hate the fact, let me tell y'all something. I hate the fact that Papoose and Remy Ma came to YouTube with that explosive demonstration of disrespect to each other. But it kind of made sense because everybody is human beings. Now, see, pay attention. Motherfuckers that was watching Papoose talk about Remy Ma ain't never been in that nigga live when they was on YouTube. I mean, on Instagram. They ain't even subscribed to it. They ain't even following that nigga. Unless you a Brooklyn nigga like myself. Same thing with Remy Ma. Ain't too many people really following Remy Ma. That's her era or whatever like that. So make a long story short, when the whole thing was going on with him and Pat, and they was going back and forth on Instagram, 17,000 people in Papoose shit. 32,000 people in Remy Ma shit. If you look at their views, they ain't never had more than 400 people in their chat. So that right there kind of made me think about some shit. Am I lying, y'all? Them niggas is professionals. They ain't never had about 400 people in the chat. Pat got about 27,000. Remy got about 340,000. She's screaming. She on the phone, fuck that. Why you keep calling me? Why you keep calling me? That's when you know a bitch upset. See, them old school chicks from New York, that's when you know a motherfucker upset. When she start looking at the phone because people around her talking about, yo, he keep calling me, and that ain't him calling. That's why that whole shit between them, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I never liked it because it seemed like once they got on Love and Hip Hop, that shit is a curse to me. Once they got on Love and Hip Hop, everything just went crazy. Pay attention to Love and Hip Hop. Pay attention to Love and Hip Hop, y'all. Scrappy and his baby moms. Dum, 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 dum. Stevie J and Jocelyn. Dum, 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 dum. Safari. Jocelyn again. Dum, 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 dum. Once you start putting people up in your shit like that, because everybody doing some shit that's fucked up every now and then sometimes. Because people make motherfucking mistakes. People is human beings. And then when that shit got on YouTube, on VH1, that shit, y'all almost, let me tell you something, I almost cursed the nigga out of the old job because, let me tell you, that's when I knew this shit had me fucked up. That motherfucking black ink shit with seasoning them. Yo, let me tell you something, because I used to work second shift. I used to work from 2:15 to 10 o'clock. But we was getting off at 7:38, so I should have been home by time from 9 o'clock to see Black Ink. My supervisor came to me and was like, yo, Dice, you know we staying till 11 tonight? I said, I'm not staying till 11 tonight. He said, what you talking about? I said, I'm not going to 11. I said, I got to go home and see Black Ink. I didn't even understand how that shit had me saying I'm about to leave my job. And back then I was getting like $19.50 an hour. That was good money back then. 2013. Good money. I'm trying to go home to see Black Ink. Y'all know I never watched that shit since that night. I rode home angry because we worked to about 11:22 that night. I was angry. I never watched Black Ink again. I never watched Black Ink again. Never. Look at the bullshit with Yandy. I did a show on that with Yandy and Mendici. That's another relationship. Broke my fucking heart. That's another relationship. Just broke my motherfucking soul. And I don't know none of them people. Yandy and Mendici, when he caught his time and went to Rhode Island and Yandy held it down. I said, oh shit, she might be official. Then you got the close friend of hers. Check this out. Better not do no dirt with nobody around you. Her close friend, pay attention, which is a stylist, a gay man, very popular. That's how it got leaked. He got upset with her because she took him to London. She took him on a trip to London. Pay attention to this. Yandy took him on a trip to London, and they was out there for 10 days. After 3 days, an individual flew into London to meet Yandy. After the third day, when the individual flew into London to meet Yandy, he wasn't able to be up under her like he used to be, and he got upset with that because the way she was taking him around to them spots and them bags, because you know, she's spending for her, she's spending for him. So when the dude came, this nigga goes live on his Instagram talking about bitch in the other room, getting her back beat out, talking about what he can't do with his boyfriend. If he would have knew that she was gonna have a rendezvous with her side nigga, she could have flew his man out too. That's how all that shit got out. That's how all that shit got out. East New York said, once I found out Caesar did that to his dog and saw the video, I was disgusted with him. I've been stopped watching before all that. I stopped watching when I noticed how that shit had me sick in my motherfucking mind over some scripted shit on television, on MTV or whatever the fuck. I said, yo, I'm never watching this shit again. Miss E. Nicole, how you doing tonight, sis? Chilling on this cool, soulful Sunday. Appreciate you for pulling up. Now back to this Malcom Jamal Warner. Back to this Malcom Jamal Warner. They got too much going on with him, man. It's just too much going on with him. It's too much going on with him. And then I was saying something because they could not put anything about drugs on him. Couldn't put nothing about homosexuality on him because he never compromised his soul. And then I found this little segment they put out today with something that Katt Williams was saying about him. And it kind of makes sense now. Because remember, when the Cosby Show was up, that was the #1 show on television. Remember, Lisa Bonet decided to leave and do the movie called Angel Heart with Mickey Rourke, where they felt as though that she could no longer be a part of this show because this was a family-orientated show. Now, at that particular time, after doing more research, I found out that Malcom Jamal Warner used to be offered a bunch of roles that he turned down. He turned down a lot of roles. He said he would never do a role pertaining to buffoonery. He was never, ever going to put on a dress. And he was never, ever, ever going to say the word nigger. The reason why he said he was never going to say the word nigger is because he said, how could somebody turn something that was used against us for so long, such a derogative and disrespectful statement to a human being for so long, how could we turn that around like it's something that we should use into our culture? So when it came to him doing them things, like, you know, like Kevin Hart, Jamie Foxx, Wesley Snipes, you see how they put on them dresses? Tyler Perry, the humiliation ritual, he was never going to be part of that buffoonery. And now it's starting to seem like that's why they got rid of him, because it's too much going on. First, he was with his daughter. Then he wasn't with his daughter. The police in Costa Rica, they did the initial report. They're under investigation. Now they're saying that his autopsy has been done. It happened Sunday, but then his autopsy was done Tuesday morning. First, he was swimming 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning before everybody he came with got up. Then they saw him swimming with his daughter and helped him. Then he was swimming with another man. that was in critical condition, but now he's good. Now they talking about his wife was not even in Costa Rica. Now they talking about his wife wasn't in Costa Rica, because all you see is pictures of him in the airport. And they said he's on vacation. He can't tell you what happened on his vacation. He's no longer physically here. Let's break down this little segment right quick. What Katt Williams was saying, why he feels as though they jumped on the boy like that. But I think he made some hell of a points.
An update on the drowning
Let's
Malcom
go.
Jamal Warner. Now, according to ABC 7, they stated that Malcom Jamal Warner had drowned while he was on vacation in Costa Rica. Now, the article goes on to say that Warner had drowned off the coast of Costa Rica on
Believed to be true, but realized wasn't.
Well, as one of the main opponents of the Illuminati, I always wanted to know what information they had. That
It's fragile, and in the blink of an eye, you never know. So speaking of legacy, what do you hope that your legacy is going to be?
There's part of me that I will be able to leave this earth.
Katt Williams has been saying it for years. If you don't play the game in Hollywood, especially as a black man, they'll shut the door on you real quick. And when you look at Malcom Jamal Warner's career, that theory hits hard. Malcolm didn't chase fame or sell out for clout. He straight up turned down roles that made black men look goofy on purpose. He refused to wear a dress or play the clown just to get ahead. And guess what? That choice cost him. Not because he lacked talent. Nah, he had it all. But he didn't play by their twisted rules, so they pushed him to the side. Now that he's gone, suddenly the media and celebrities are calling him a legend, saying he was so underrated. But where were they when he needed that support while he was still here? Where was all that love when Malcolm was out here doing real work on his own terms? This ain't about some wild conspiracy or secret clubs. It's about patterns that keep showing up. Katt Williams has been calling this out for years, warning everyone how the industry treats people who dare to say no and won't fall in line.
Rican Beach, where officials say a dangerous rip current swept away Malcom Jamal Warner, the Cosby Show star drowning in secluded paradise on Sunday.
What makes that beach so treacherous? You know, it's similar to other beaches where there are strong rip currents that are deceiving.
Mike Geist helps run a volunteer lifeguard organization here. He says while no lifeguards were on duty that day, Geist's friend, who happens to be a trained lifeguard, was there to surf and discovered Warner
Completed this morning, according to authorities, Tom, and they say that it confirmed that Warner's drowning was, in fact, an accident. Tom?
Jesse Kirsch for us tonight. Jesse, thank you.
So let's really dig into what Katt's been exposing, what Malcolm actually stood for, and why all this sudden praise only came flooding in after he passed. Malcom Jamal Warner, who the world knew as Theo Huxtable from The Cosby Show, tragically passed on July 20th, 2025. He was enjoying a family vacation in Limon, Costa Rica, swimming with his 8-year-old daughter, when they got caught in a dangerous rip current. That beach is known for rough current.
That's all I wanted y'all to hear again. For some reason, that narrative keeps spinning around. And now the Costa Rican, some of the people from the Costa Rican police department are under investigation because his daughter was never out there. His daughter was never in no water with him at all. It could be just a conspiracy because we feel as though that took something from somebody we all grew up with. But I'm going to tell you, I just don't believe it. No coincidence in no type of way. I don't believe it. He was just, like you see how they got him walking through the airport. It seems like who's ever following him, whichever paparazzi is following him, like recording that segment, talking to him when he has the guitar case on his back. If that person is that close to him with a camera or cell phone or even a recording device, if that person is that close to him on the right side of him, I would doubt that he would be that rude to be standing in front of his wife or his daughter while he was walking, because he would, as a photographer, shots is in here, wouldn't it be the sensible thing to walk on the opposite side if someone is walking with a group of people? Now, check this out. This is my theory. If he's sitting right there on the left side of him, why is nobody else on the right side of him when he's walking? Shit just don't make sense to me, man. It just don't make sense to me. And I mean, like, it's sad because I didn't even know he was into poetry like that. I don't really be watching certain shows on TV and things like that. I watch a bunch of old stuff or some old DVDs I still got a DVD of paper that's fully operative. Yep, I do. I still got the original. You know how many people want this? I got the original Money and Violence, all seasons on DVD. Money. It's not even on YouTube no more. Shout out to my man DJ Rob Ski. He the one. I got the whole 3 series of Money and Violence. Whew, that's gonna go down as a classic. But like I said, rest in peace again to Malcom Jamal Warner. The situation right here about Martin Luther King, I want everybody to lock that in their mind again, because I did not know that he was going so hard, you know, because the FBI just released all that paperwork. For some reason, why they did it now, I don't know, but they just released the paperwork, like you said, setting that Martin Luther King was planning a nationwide boycott. That's what he was walking around doing, unfortunately, when he was killed in Alabama. That's what he was doing. That's why he was doing, like he said, the boycott. It was a peace boycott. But he wanted $20 billion a year for 10 years as reparations. They never really told me that. I didn't know anything about that. And I usually be up on some type of shit like that. That's the nerd in me. Can you dig it? Well, I appreciate everybody for pulling up. Tribe, what's good, my guy? You said, did he make the claim himself that he was on a family vacation? I just said that earlier because he can't say what he was doing. He's no longer here. Kevin said they're doing it to deflect from the Epstein files that's going on. Because, yeah, East New York said this is sad because, like he said with the Epstein files, they said Trump's name keeps pulling up all in these Epstein's files. And you know, The Simpsons, this is some funny shit. The Simpsons is always predicting something. The Simpsons said that Trump was going to win again. And now they got a prediction out that he's going to pass away. We're going to hear about supposedly the president. They just finding him gone. Because you see them people out there, they got that money on his head, man. $40 million. And they not covering their face. They ain't walking around like this, holla, holla. They ain't doing all that shit like they used to do back in the days. Like when it was Bin Laden, them niggas used to be like this. Yo, this is what it is. I am coming to America. I will kill you. I am going to kill everybody. No, them niggas not doing that. Them niggas say, yo, check this out. We got 40 million for somebody to lay that nigga down. That's a very, very dangerous statement. Because see, this lets me, I think too much. If a nigga sent a video to the president, Pentagon, whatever, they must have been able to know how to track that. So if they know how to track that, they can go right to where them people at that sent that video. And I noticed they ain't go there yet because them niggas must got something that they don't want to run up against. You dig? Make sure y'all get some good sleep, man. Power to the people. Y'all know the slogan. Another day alive, another day free. Peace. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?